Welcome to music, welcome everyone. Welcome to music, we're gonna have some fun. Welcome to music, welcome everyone.
So then we move into 1994. Now let's see, 1994, we're still doing lots of shows. Susie was doing workshops by now. She was starting to do workshops based on the material off our 2 cassettes. And I would sometimes go along with her literally to carry stuff. What did I know about teaching? But we'd still do things like the crazy conductor and that kind of thing. And so I was sort of brought in to be, the funny guy, would have a bit of fun, and then she'd go back to the serious art of teaching. And it's just interesting to know that all these years later, we've kind of melded. I can now teach by virtue of just hanging around Susie for so long, watching her do it. Not to the extent that she can do it, of course, but even so in my own way. And of course, Susie can now make people laugh. She can tell a funny joke. She can entertain. So we've kind of brought our 2 skills together and melded it into this, whatever it is that we are, this hybrid. But anyway, back to 1994. Another endearing memory was we used to take Susie's young son, well, he was young then, Tom. Tom would have been, let's see, about 6 or 7 years of age. And he'd often accompany us when we did a show on a weekend or something, and he'd sort of just help us carry stuff in and help set up. And then I remember he used to sit behind the backdrop, so he was kind of out of sight behind the backdrop. And one of the things I did in the show was I'd come out with a soft puppet or something who was my little furry friend, and then, just for a bit of a laugh, I'd say, well, it's time for you to go, and I'd just throw him over the back of the backdrop. And I did this on one particular occasion, and 5 seconds later, he came back, courtesy of Tom, which brought the house down. And so we used to pay Tom to come along so we could do that in every show, for a little while at least. Probably the most interesting thing that I can remember from 1994 was we were commissioned to write a song for a company called Playworks. And they were a company that dealt with integrating people with special needs into the mainstream. It was designed to help carers and teachers and that understand how to work with children with special needs in a situation where there were special needs children and other children, how to sort of bring it all together. And their tagline was, "Together we make a difference." And the challenge for us was actually a serious song all of a sudden. It wasn't about a crazy conductor or an upside down man or a clown or anything else or an Aussie animal. It was a real serious song, and it was quite a challenge. And I'm proud to say that song, which became Hearts in Harmony, is still one of our most popular songs. We've entered many competitions over the years, and of course it's the opening track on our album, The Power of You, which came out some years later. It stood the test of time, but that was a very strong memory from 1994. I was also introduced to one Mark O'Leary in 1994 because he published our very first choral piece, Let's Sing All Together, which was on Bob in the Bath. Susie had known Mark for many, many years, having performed with him in bands and things, I think. And so I got to know Mark, and Mark, as I said, published that song for us, and we went on to have a great relationship with Mark, which we still do all these years later. And of course, his choirs, the Young Voices of Melbourne, have featured on many of our albums since. So that's 1994.
Hi Susie and Phil. I just wanted to say congratulations on 25 years of wonderful music making with Welcome to Music. What an amazing achievement. You've achieved so much during that time and brought so much joy to so many families. The Young Voices of Melbourne's been involved over that time in singing on lots of your CDs, and a lot of our singers have grown up with your music. So congratulations to you both. It's an amazing achievement, and I'm sure there's plenty more music making left in both of you.